Hey there, guys. Frankomatic. Back with Sis. Why you did that? And this is Buried in Time. Last time we got killed by a cow.
Uh-huh.
So we're done as much as we can for now, but if I remember correctly, we're actually really close to where we get stuck, so might as well take a look. Also, I can show you the incredibly difficult solution to this conundrum. Also, I'm going to not turn on the translate shit just for fun.
Hello! Joseph! Shaka, fool! 'Tis all for naught! It shall not claim this tour!
Toa. So, the tricky solution to this puzzle is to just not stand here.
You guys are bad shots.
Quick! He's in the king's chamber!
So yeah, they're coming, so next task here is to,
Quick! He's in the king's chamber! Alas! He escaped us! He must not wretched the goddess!
anyways. That done, now we can check out the King's Chamber.
Woo! Steal all the gold.
Tapestries were used a lot as wall coverings to warm up rooms. The illustrations usually depicted historical moments such as great battles or biblical scenes.
Okay. Fair enough, right?
The historical Bible.
Those seats built in the window were usually the only furniture in a tower. Furniture was rare, or reserved for the aristocracy, like our king here. In fact, if you did have furniture, it was generally a flat chest that doubled as a bench.
Could jump out the window, but I feel like that's probably not a good idea.
Oh, I can't believe this. I don't know how many times I told the movers the bedspread should be done in taupe.
Please.
No, we can't open that.
Hey, nice chest.
And here is why we are stuck. We need to open this, but we do not have a key. And we can't just blow it up, it won't let us do that.
Aww.
And we can't just hit it with a hammer, it won't let us do that.
Mm.
So we have no choice but to go somewhere else. We could go back to our apartment, but there's no real need. Instead, we're gonna go here. To the Vinci studio. Also, since it wasn't really working anyway from the videos as far as I can tell, I turned off recording mouse just to see if maybe for some reason the game catches it. If not, whatever. Anyways, Leonardo da Vinci. He was a guy. I'm gonna go to his workshop and look at stuff.
Cool.
That's legit the mission. Go look at Leonardo da Vinci stuff. Don't know how someone messed this up for us, but, anyways, here we are.
Some jerk came along and hid all of Da Vinci's stuff, so you can't look at it, obviously.
So, something very important. There's a door here, right?
Okay.
Look down here. Oh, hey, look, a key.
Ooh la la.
Now, if you didn't get that key, you are going to have a problem later. Let's go outside.
Okay.
So, if you read the briefing, no one else is supposed to be here. So the fact that somebody else is here is evidence of some nefarious things.
So is this real? Are we really in Leonardo's studio?
Well, we're on the balcony, but we can walk around out here a little bit. There's nothing to really do aside from...
Wow. Old Moro must have been pretty impressed by Leonardo's letter of introduction to fund this. This is amazing.
So everyone look around a little bit, you know. See this kind of impressive for its day CG. Something else important. Don't step forward here, because there's a big old hole.
I hope this wasn't to try out his parachute designs.
No.
Da Vinci really was a master of contraptions. It looks like when the Duke of Milan allowed him to build this place, he got a chance to field test a lot of his ideas.
Incidentally, I just said don't do this, but
You're gonna save it and do it anyway?
we have the power. We have the power to rewind time, so... Dead.
I'm glad that there's art for this.
I'm also glad that the cause of death pretty much just flat out says idiot. Anyways, don't jump in the hole. It doesn't end well. Let me come over here. Oh my gosh.
This is Leonardo's portrait of a musician. This is supposed to be a friend of his, Atlante Migliorotti, whom he traveled to Milan with, but historians were never sure. I suppose if we waited until morning we could find out for certain, but, well, I guess we could save that for the next trip.
Also, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. This area in-game is super dark, so it might be hard to make things out. We're talking about this painting, though.
I wonder if Leonardo realizes he'll never finish this piece. If records are correct, he's been working on it for, what are we in, 1488? About 3 years now. Another 2 to go before he gives up on it for some reason. I wonder why. They have some falling out? You know, we could jump a couple of years forward and... Okay, sorry. Wrong time.
No, it sounds like a fun adventure to me. Anyways, there's an anomaly. We need to find the anomaly. Where is the anomaly? It's actually behind us. Do you see it?
The blood?
Not this, but this. Also, I'm pretty sure it's paint.
Oh.
Footprint inappropriate for this era.
Considering it has a serial code, yeah, I'd say that's inappropriate.
So anyways, we need to get out of this tower. And jumping down the hole ain't how to do it.
Killjoy.
Well, I mean, I'm all for that plan, but it won't let us, so... So here we got some levers. And some, Latin.
Huh?
If you're like me and can't read Latin, that's where this comes in. Turn on your translate trip and mouse over, and hey, look at that. Lock, unlock, up, down. And we want to not lock it, idiot. We want to unlock. up. Bring the elevator up to us. We just kind of spin this. Go back to our center place here. Now, instead of a gaping hole, we have a platform.
Hooray!
I don't know if I want to try that thing. Da Vinci had a lot of ideas that were ahead of their time, but frankly, most of them wouldn't have worked. And I don't know if I want to die ahead of my time.
You're just a chip, man.
Also, we don't have any options, sorry. Anyways, get down the elevator, you just kind of push. It's like a big screw, really.
I mean, in terms of Da Vinci's ideas, this one isn't really that dangerous.
Yeah, as long as you don't just jump down the shaft.
It's like modern times.
So I hope you like crickets, because,
That's a pretty ingenious device. There must be a system of cogwheels driven by that turnstile that run in that triple helix track. Kinda neat for moving furniture, but I'll take the stairs any day.
Shut up! You're just a chip.
Notice there isn't a pulley system down here to lower the platform? I'm sure that was by design. Da Vinci was known to be very secretive, even paranoid, and he liked his privacy.
so how do we get out of here, you might wonder? Well, this big black square is actually a door.
Wow. Amazing. With all the different things Da Vinci had his hands in, he still had time to keep this place looking pretty.
Having trouble hearing you over the crickets, Arthur, sorry. Let's just go in this other door, right? In fact, can do that. But
Goodbye, crickets.
we don't want to be in here right now, because there's something outside that we want to pick up. I'm gonna do a little bit of spinning around here, as I never remember quite where on the path this thing is. Run it out here somewhere. There it is. Some rope.
Can't ever go wrong with a length of rope.
20 meters of adventuring rope. Also, since I'm kind of looking at it, it's just a key.
A skeleton key. Ooh la la.
Oh, here's a door. Can't go in this one, though. Anyway, so I come here.
Ludovico Sforza, Il Moro, the current Duke of Bari, is actually a usurper. His young nephew, Gian Galeazzo, is the rightful heir, but hey, what are uncles for? Let me handle things till you grow up, kid. Pity you never got the chance. No big surprise that the kid died mysteriously before assuming the head of the family. The court of Milan was renowned for its pageantry, art, and music. Leonardo's previous patron, Lorenzo di Medici, may have sent him here knowing that the gesture would placate his powerful and ambitious neighbor. Though why Da Vinci made the move has always been a mystery. All this, of course, would seem to be a strong motivation.
Good old medieval politics.
still under construction. For the current war against the Venetian Republic, money must have been coming in sporadically.
So here's a, I guess, painting studio? Can't interact with that, though. Can come into this workshop and see some, prototypes of various things that Da Vinci is known to have worked on, like his, tank. His wooden tank. I appreciate that being here. So right now,
Tanks.
we don't really have any idea what we're supposed to be doing. Unless you're me and you know what you're supposed to be doing.
Is it hanging out with the barrels?
Well, first we're gonna grab this thing. Because we can pick it up, and that must mean it's important, right? It's a
Why are
wheel
you
assembly.
stealing the stuff, man?
Well, we want to look at this.
Typical. Can't read the instructions, just like those Japanese model kits.
Oh, apropos. We can't read it, though, with this. Gear assembly, pedals. Wheel assembly. Place all parts on jig, insert pegs, and secure. So we don't have any of that stuff aside from the wheel assembly at this point.
So now we need to find pedals?
Here's the jig, though. And here's some pegs. I just gotta find that one last piece. You might be wondering why. Well, because.
Because you can.
Basically. Let's see if I can remember where that last piece is. Pretty sure it's over on the far side here. Here's not what we're looking for, but we can mess with it.
Do you have to cut your own pedal?
My god. Renaissance power tools. Da Vinci was the 15th century Bob Vila.
Don't say that.
He's invented the table saw? Now this is stretching my suspension of disbelief. And trying to get the flywheel up to speed, and in minutes you have an attractive new den.
But no, we don't need to mess with that at all, actually. You just can. Because here it is. Here's the thing. Luckily, it's already put together for us.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Now we gotta just kind of walk back across. And go put that thing together. Why? Because we can. All the pieces are here, why would we not build it?
Because Da Vinci didn't want it built.
So anyways, you gotta put these things on here in a very specific order. First goes this thing. Right there. And the wheel assembly comes over here. And the pegs come over here. However, we can't just pick it up. And this is where you would be stuck if you didn't pick up this hammer.
Because obviously in this workshop there is no hammers. There is no hammers. There are no hammers.
You teach English without English?
Shut up.
But now we can pick this thing up, and now we have a siege cycle! Its purpose is not known. But we have it. So now what do we do? You might be wondering. No, we haven't walked right down the middle here yet.
That hoist design looks like the one that Leonardo sketched up for the casting of the horse sculpture he was planning but never got around to. Well, at least he got use out of the hoist.
Oh, also, you were wondering about the lack of hammers. Well, there's a sign here. I can't read that, though. But if we, do this...
Oh.
we're not allowed to touch.
I feel like that's not a direct translation somehow.
Oh, look at this thing. Does this look legit?
No.
Also, now maybe we can get an idea as to why we picked up this stupid siege cycle.
He didn't really mean for you to ride that thing naked, did he? You could get something caught in there.
I'm pretty sure it's just a drawing, Arthur. I can't translate this. This is not the one I thought it was, apparently. Or maybe Arthur only says the thing I'm thinking of if you haven't already built the siege cycle. Anyways, how'd you like the crickets?
Well, there's no question what kept Da Vinci the busiest. With his patron waging war against the Venetians, there must have been a lot of pressure on him to give the Duke a strategic advantage.
There's lots of stuff to look at out here.
Look, a primitive harvester.
A harvester of human lives.
Shut up, Arthur.
Sorry. So many episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Still, those chopped hay bales are making me a little queasy.
I'm sure Gage has no idea what he's talking about. All things considered.
Yeah.
So here's this thing. I don't know what this is, but we messed with it.
I've seen this in Da Vinci's sketchbooks. It's cleverly designed to hit the operator in the head with a barrage of rock.
So we can mess with it. That's all it does.
Woohoo.
You can also mess with this ladder. Climb up here.
This ladder doesn't seem safe.
You got it, good job.
I'm a genius.
Luckily, that's a small enough fall, it doesn't actually kill you or anything.
Oh, you don't want to go over there. That's where Presto put all the cheap, low-res in.
Stop breaking the fourth wall, Arthur.
Look, they let us go everywhere. They never would have finished the game.
Dude.
Looks like Da Vinci was testing out some of his designs for siege defenses as well. Trying to outwit himself, I guess. Wonder who's winning.
These look kind of familiar, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyways, aside from listening to Arthur screw around and messing with things that we probably shouldn't really be messing with, there's not a lot to do over here. So we need to go this way.
Da Vinci designed a series of these multi-barreled guns, predating the invention of the Gatling gun by close to 400 years.
do this thing. Do not play with this, though. You know what we can play with, though? This cannon.
That's a large mortar.
Can you fire yourself out of the cannon?
No.
Oh.
We can do this, though.
History ruined.
It's fine. A cow had it coming. So now here, you can see this very large ballista-looking thing.
Yep, straddling this baby's gotta really make you feel like a man.
We could hop up there, but we don't want to just yet. We're trying to get to the other tower where we saw that person. And it's currently pointing the wrong way, so... let's spin that around first. Now we gotta aim this thing. It's just a matter of playing with these two levers until you get the right spot.
How do you know when it's the right spot?
Look at it. Also, you can fire it as much as you want. It will reload itself until you get it right.
Oh, well, that's nice.
It's pretty obvious to tell, though. Just kind of, line it up with the center top here, and then drop it down a little bit. And they got the balcony.
Don't shoot for the moon. Ah.
And, you got it right if Gage just gets out of the seat on his own. So anyways, this is what the point of this stupid siege cycle was. Just gonna drop it on there like that. And hop on. And go forward. This looks safe, doesn't it?
I'd do it.
And from the sounds though, we aren't getting back down that way, so,
Hope we didn't forget anything.
that's a far too late comment, because you could have.
I mean, you do have the power of time on your side.
Yeah, I mean, really all it costs you is you gotta do the whole area over again.
So all it costs you is annoyance.
If you don't have this balcony key, the door is, of course, locked.
It's locked. Talk about paranoid. Just look what we had to go through just to get up here.
Luckily, it's a skeleton key, so, it works in all these locks.
Hey, what was that flash of light?
You might have also heard something clatter to the ground.
Yep.
He's not in here. That flash of light must have been him jumping out when he saw you on the balcony. You must have startled him. Leonardo's private study. I'd imagine very few people have even seen this.
So, our little chip has located another anomaly. That anomaly would be... this right here.
A thing.
Also, we probably shouldn't just leave this here, so let's take that. Electronic device inconsistent with technology level of this time period.
Yeah, I would guess that's true.
And it's something we can use ourselves. But we don't know why, so let's not mess with it right now. Oop. Got another temporal thing going on here.
Gage, these are Da Vinci's notebooks. Or 3 of them, anyway.
What was this? We can look at these.
Ooh, designs.
Also of note. The translate chip cannot translate these notebooks.
Is it because they're scribblies?
Leonardo da Vinci had a, like, cryptogram writing that he used in some of these notebooks that the translate chip cannot handle.
Wait, you didn't put the cipher into the translate chip? Why not?
Look, man, I just bought it like 10 minutes ago. Alright, now let's see if I can... There we go. Getting this thing to let you leave the notebooks is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes.
Oh, that's nice. Serves you right for buying mail order. It'll translate every known language, but it can't recognize Latin written backwards? And you didn't even get a set of Ginsu knives.
Oh, there you go. There's your explanation.
Well, thank you, Arthur. I agree with your assessment of that's BS.
So anyways, there's something wrong with this, but our chip will once again just tell us...
I recognize these sketches. This is the Codex Atlanticus. It's his most famous manuscript, covering some of his most prolific studies.
You might also remember this is one of the items that was bought at that auction. In the present. Or rather, I guess, our future. Time travel. And once again, just like the statue, we can't just click on the book. That ain't good enough.
Man.
Can, however, on this lens filter.
Ah.
See some crazy meth. Like a lot of it. Like a lot of it. So this is presumably important, probably to whoever the dude who bought all these things was. We don't know what this means. Turn that off. Mathematic formula inappropriate for this era.
Thanks.
So, that was the main thing here. And it's all like, oh, you can leave anytime you want now, it's fine. That's a lie. There is one other thing to do. That's kind of important. And it does not come over here. Well, you can see that this elevator is a little messed up.
Oh no, not the elevator. Ew.
And we're not getting down from here. We need to pick up one last item. It is...
That bowl.
No. Is it here?
Preserves. Human heart. Looks like we're in Hannibal Lecter's pantry.
I ate his liver with a flying machine and a nice Chianti.
Don't do that.
It's no wonder Leonardo was being so secretive. Human dissection was strictly forbidden by the church and might have gotten him arrested if anyone were to find out about it. Certainly the scandal wouldn't have put him in the Duke's favor.
The elevator seems like it would have been a good idea for getting the cadavers up here on the quiet, though.
Anyways, we want this heart. I'm gonna take this.
Thief?
I'm sure he won't miss it.
You went through a lot of work to get that, man.
Yeah, now it's mine.
Dude.
With the heart picked up, we are now done here.
You think that would change history, though? Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
just taking his stuff?
It's fine.
Thief?
Anyways, with that, I think I'm gonna call this a video. We've completed 2 time zones now.
Alright.
Next time, we're gonna hop over to the one place we haven't been yet to pick up an item that we need there, and then go back to France. But for now, later, guys.